Alright, I'm gonna do another bike check. This is my Fixie bike that I built out of some random parts. Okay, so the frame set it's a GMC Denali. They sell those at Walmart. You can see that the dropout goes straight up and down. That was a problem that I had when building the bike. Give you a little bit better look at the frame. I stripped all the paint off of it. It was originally black and yellow. It had 700C wheels on it, but it used like some sort of a road bike handlebar with a twist grip up here. And I got rid of all that. This is an old set of handlebars I had off of a Bonotto road bike from the 80s. This is a Shimano. This is the original fork to the Denali. I just spray painted it green. And this is a set of Shimano RS10 wheels. I really liked those wheels. They had a low spoke count. I used to race on those on a nicer road bike. So it was just an extra that I had, so I put it on here because the rims that came on the bike were hideous. So it still has some of the cable guides and stuff. I didn't grind all those off, but I guess whatever. The seat clamp is pretty beefy on it. It's got like a double bolt clamp. I put a cheap seat on it. Surprisingly, for the bottom bracket, I was able to, right here, it was able to accept 68 millimeter threaded cups. They had some sort of a cheap crank on it, and I had an old Zeus crank with carbon arms, and so I put that crank on there, and with it I think it's a GXP, if I'm not mistaken, crank, but it had a 24 millimeter spindle, so I was able to slip it through the Shimano 68 millimeter threaded bottom bearing bracket cups. And then I just took the double off of it and I put this single off of it. And the chain ring is made by Mojo. And then I had City Bicycle build me a Velocity rear wheel. It says it's made in USA. I think it's a 32 millimeter depth. I think it's a 32 spoke count. It's got a flip flop, but I never did buy the freewheel. I just bought the one that was fixed. And then because this was a dropout that went straight up and down, I got a hub. And let me see if I can see who makes this. I forget. It says White Industries, One Hub or something like that. And what it does is right here, you loosen up the bolt out here, and then you stick a wrench in there and you twist it to tension the chain. And then for the chain, I went with, I believe this is called a Dark Knight chain. So it looks a little bit different than a regular chain. It's supposed to help when you go up over curbs and stuff, so that way you don't damage your chain. A lot of bike messengers use them. I don't know how durable they actually are, but I thought it looked kind of cool, so I went with it. Just a cheap bottle bracket, and since City Bicycle built my rear wheel, I went ahead and grabbed one of their water bottles. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my bike check.